So I let you find it on your own. Yeah, and then I'll find myself alone. And I go back to when it's like, where can I go? Everybody's watching me. Where can I go? Everybody's watching me.
What's going on, guys? Another walk with Marley the Marler. Isn't that right, Marley the Marler? Yeah. Another day, another vlog. I would say another dollar, but nah. Not right now. It's a beautiful night. You got the stars out, kinda. Not really, because of the loud pollution. But, it's still good vibes and shit. It's great. It is what you make it after all, isn't it? After all, it's perception. Hair flip. Do I want to walk this way? Or do I want to walk... Yo, it's dark as fuck there. I'll walk this way. Let's go, Marley the Marler. I don't know why I call him Marley the Marler. I mean, his first name is Marley, but Marler, I don't know. It comes up with the name and it's just funny. It's like a play on words, so that's what I do. Anywho. First thing's good. First things first. I hope your day is going good. I'm still getting used to this hair. It's crazy. But, that's how it is. Someone said it looked like a mullet. I'm like, no. We don't say that. If I wanted a mullet, I would have a mullet. This ain't no mullet. What I do appreciate, though, is the facial hair growing right there. It's got a cool little feature. Anywho. But take it all in, Breathe. If you didn't meditate today, you should. What I do every morning, get sun, meditate for 30 minutes, let it just penetrate my energy, my energetic field, everything, bro, my whole essence. It's beautiful. And I could just feel the effects. I feel lighter after. I feel sexier. I feel I can see more energies, to see auras better, because it stimulates the third eye. These are benefits, guys. Tap in. Every day. Which is obviously the title of the video, right? That title. Depending on what you're watching. If you're watching on the phone, it's up here. If you're on desktop computer, it's down there. You get the gist. The present moment truly is a present. Sounds cliche, but it's true. And a lot of us take it for granted. I want to say the unconscious take it for granted. But the more you become conscious and aware of how much you really do create your reality, you don't let anything slip by. You're no longer letting yourself be in drag. You're having fun every moment, creating the most, making the most out of every moment. Why? Because you realize and you see that every moment is a new moment. It ain't. And then you see that time is non-linear. Like we think that we're born and it's just a straight line, then you die. No. Throughout you being born, there's infinite possibilities and timelines that you could take during your spiritual experience here. But it's what you are doing consciously, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, all that will get the reality that you'll experience, right? So as you're becoming more consciously aware and of course present, you're starting to see that everything's connected. What you've been thinking, feeling, and believing about yourself and of reality. It's all been intertwined in how you're manifesting reality and what you're experiencing. Because as soon as I started to really become aware of the thoughts that I was thinking, the stories that I told myself, my limiting beliefs of myself and of reality, and how that was all just being portrayed and projected out in reality, and I was getting those experiences reflected back to me because that's what I believe to be true. are rewired, right? This is why it's important for you to tap into your subconscious mind to rewire your subconscious mind. It's all right there. And never let that inner child self die. You know what I mean? Before all the conditions came into place. Tap in. Clear the baggage. You know what you gotta do intuitively, but just keep doing it. And I promise you, every day, the more you do it, the more you're gonna keep building that momentum, of course. And you'll just feel different every day. But when you really meditate and breathe, right? Really clear your baggage, bring your awareness to the now. You're not gonna let, even though time's an illusion, right? Knowing that all it is now, it's an eternal now. You're never gonna let anything slip by. Because a lot of us miss opportunities. A lot of us are in a rush. Like, for example, I don't know their story. Maybe some of them are conscious, but most of these people may be driving. They're in a rush. They're in a fuss. Are they truly present and aware? Are they really here now? Or are they, oh, I gotta hurry and get home. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Because through all this rushing creates resistance on even being present, on even enjoying this human experience. And that's why a lot of people end up being sad, because they never really tap into their conscious self, that real self. So they're just going by the wind, going what they think they should be doing, what they've been told to do. And so they're just in a rush. Gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta work, gotta get off, gotta get home, gotta clean, gotta sleep, gotta wake up, gotta work, you know what I mean? Rush, rush, rush. And there was this video I saw about in the 70s, like a hippie, bro. He said, everyone in their big metal boxes, their cars, uptight in a rush. What's the joy in that? Life is and should be ecstasy. It is a joy to be alive. It is. It's like when you see the bigger picture outside of driving in your little big metal box, whatever, going from point A to point B, from job to job. Make sure that whatever you're doing is something that you are happy to be doing. You're not burnt out. It doesn't feel forced. Like me doing these videos, it's not forced. It's natural. It just is, and it flows. So that's a sign that you're doing something that you should be doing. That's something that you are love and you are passionate about. That is your purpose, because you love and you are passionate about it. That means it's your purpose. Keep going. But a lot of everyone that's working warehouse jobs, settling because that's what they believe to be true, they never really went within their own self to see whatever that is they wanted to do or had to offer to the world. They never tapped into their inner childhood self, their subconscious, so they just kept replaying and replaying, never really aware that you have power to control this reality, or to control your reality, to shift it. Not so much control of ego control, but control of really you take your power back. You can change the reflection you're getting. You can get different results. You just got to change your way of thinking. You got to change your beliefs, even about yourself and of reality. And again, how do we do that? Meditation, plant medicine, meditate, all of that. It's not just one, it is all of it. Now, I'm not saying you need to do the plant medicine, but it will guide you. It will redirect everything within. It'll give you a good reset, showing you that it's always and always was within. That's what meditating really is too. Not even just plant medicine. Like, get a good reset in. Meditate for like an hour. I do 30 minutes at night, 30 minutes in the morning. So an hour. And you'll notice a shift in your consciousness and your awareness, your perspective, everything. You start to take your power back because your awareness gets stronger. You become more present through the less thinking so much. And through being present, because again, the present moment is really a present, it's a gift. A lot of us are all in a rush, like I said, in their big little metal boxes. Hurry, hurry. Never okay with where they're at. Never catching their breath or their thoughts, even their awareness. Just hectic, you know? You can never just really take the time to recenter yourself and get your awareness back to make sure you're on the timeline that you wish to be on. Because the more present you are, the easier it's going to be for you to create the reality that you want. That's the truth. How can you create the reality you want if you're too busy thinking about yesterday or whatever in the past, or even too much in the future? And if the future hasn't even come yet, because again, it's infinite timelines, nothing's set in stone. So why you focus so much on the future, right? So that's why it's imperative that you are here now. It's what you are doing now that will dictate the end result, if you will. So you don't like what you're experiencing. What is it that you're doing, thinking, and feeling? Change all that. Rewire that. What perceptions and limiting beliefs you have of yourself and of reality. Change it. Align it to that version of you that you wish to be that already exists here and now, because that's how infinite we all are. Just making that conscious shift and decision of a change of identity even, but not over emphasizing even on any identity. Just be aware. So you can go through your spiritual awakening and be like, I am the meditator, I am the observer, I am the conscious, I awakened, I am the chosen one. All these are labels, and all you could say are even part of a spiritual ego. Don't identify with it. Be aware of it. Be aware that yes, you are having a human experience. You are a spiritual being. But it's not overemphasizing on it. It's the awareness that is the key. So with that awareness, you put all the work that you learned and that you will continue to learn through your shift and your journey, and just keep putting it here in this now, in this present moment. So every moment I'm making my videos, every moment I'm making my music, I'm editing, I'm teaching myself coding. And through doing that, doing the different every moment, my reality, it feels and looks different. I feel it, I see it, because I'm no longer just stagnant, scrolling on a phone, wasting the present moment. Hold on, someone's walking their dog. I gotta be careful. Hold up. Fuck. Gotta go. Sorry, Marley. He's like, no, I don't want to go back. I'm like, we're not, buddy. We're just getting away and going around. Because I'm not trying to hustle and fussle with another dog. You know how dogs are, right? Wolf, wolf, wolf. Crazy, simmer down. Anywho. Yeah. And as your awareness raises, it's going to be almost impossible for you to do the things that once served and that aren't serving anymore. So being just consuming, scrolling, all that shit. Eating bad, thinking bad. It's going to create so much tension and stress. But the more your awareness raises, you'll be like, oh, hell no, fuck that. You'll shake it off. And all that has to do with, really, do you love yourself enough to change? Hell yeah. Because you're aware that it's you that changes it, nothing else, no one else. So you shift into that version of you that is doing it now. All of these different possible timelines exist now. You're just making that conscious decision. I could have not have made this video tonight. I did. I could have never started this channel and stayed on autopilot, consuming, and my ego. But the real me, the spiritual you, the one that's having this experience, it can only take so much. You don't need plant medicine to wake up. You don't need meditation to wake up. Sometimes you just wake up because you as a soul, as an infinite, just can't take it anymore. Can't take doing the same shit over and over again. Can't take staying in one place, staying stagnant. Hell no. So you wake up, you become conscious, and you take your power back, and you do all it is you've ever wanted to do and should have been doing right now. And I've noticed, and you will notice, that since the present moment really is a present, you utilize the present moment doing whatever it is you want, aligning yourself to the dreams that you want to have. I promise you, you will get the desired outcome. Hold on. Let's get this on camera. Watch what happens. Simmer down, buddy. Oh. Stop it. It's okay. I know. Thank God for chokers, bro. It helps them simmer down. It's okay, Buster. Anywho. And the present moment being such a present, there's no rush. You're focusing on your dream, your craft. There's no rush to be at the end result. Oh, I need to have this much followers. I need to be rich already. There's no rush, because when you're rushing, you're not, again, in the present. And you're not having fun with what you're doing. If you're not having fun with what you're doing, everything's connected. People are going to feel it off of you. They're going to feel that rushing, and it's not going to be as attractive or magnetic. But when you are present, having fun with your craft in the moment, really truly present, consciously aware and really crafting and creating your reality through presence and present, people will feel that magnetic, contagious energy. Like, wow, he's cool. She cares what they're doing. They're not in a rush. They're okay with where they're at. Like, they're different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's consciousness. Consciousness is attractive. It's sexy. It really is. So when you are more conscious about everything, there's no implying that you are anywhere other than where you should be or want to be. Because every moment is the right moment leading you to where you should or will be. So you're never really in the wrong place, because every step you take, everything you do leads you to, you know what I mean, the proper path. So everything's for a reason, basically. When people will feel that consciousness off of you, you will attract more people, more opportunities, and your vision will even come faster, because you're not putting resistance on it having to happen, because you are also embodying that version of you, knowing that you're okay no matter what. You don't need this physical shit to be happy. You don't need this X, Y, and Z to happen. You're okay no matter what in the process. You're having fun. That's the ego, really, right? The ego is never okay with where it's at. It's always emphasizing a false lack. Always saying that once it happens, then I can be happy, blah, blah, blah. But the real you, the real multidimensional spiritual being that you are, having this temporary human experience, the real you, is just trying to have fun with this experience. It's just trying to be present and enjoy this human experience truly. Because even at work, I don't want to be there. But I remember the present moment is a present. And you know what I do? I change my perspective and I enjoy the moment at work. I make the most of it. I flow with it. Because you rob yourself every time you don't allow yourself to be here now. Just like Ram Dass, man. Be here now. Right? Most of us let it slip by. Like leaves blowing in the wind. Don't live with regrets. Thinking, what if I would have or should have? How about just do it, and then you won't ever have to think anything like that. And through consciously being aware and present, it's just more fun, right? More gratitude. People will feel that off of you. They'll feel your less attachment to ego. They feel that you are pure, you're genuine, because you are acting on passion, you're acting on purpose. You're not in a hurry, you're not in a rush, you're content. And the more content you are, the more connected you are to everything. And the more connected you are, the more healing you are. The more healing attributes you can bring to the collective. Because when you were healing and you healed so much, you put out a healing energy, a vibration, I guess you could say, in your auric field. The heart goes around your body 5 feet, so you put some good healing energy around your auric field that offers to the collective as like, they pick up on it, and you offer up guidance, you know what I mean? That healing energy is contagious. So people will pick it up subconsciously, and you'll have like a little energy exchange, and you know, they'll get it if they need to. It's like once you've healed so much, you offer up some energy that can be utilized for someone else when they're around. You know what I mean? Kind of like when you open your third eye, you can help other people open their doors, open their third eye. Because really, when you open your third eye, you really are helping other people open the door, yeah. Different paths that they could take. What I've noticed since really truly enjoying each present moment, like, you allow for that real you to really flow through, The ego shuts up the thoughts, the trying to control. You just surrender. You really do let things happen, as cliche as it sounds. It's true. When you let things happen and you surrender to the higher process, you could say the divine, it allows for less resistance, for things to just unfold the way that it should, and the way that the ego couldn't even imagine. Because I've always said it, right? The ego is always trying to control, and it thinks that it has to happen a certain way for it to be good or whatever. But that's a lie. Either way, you're good, right? You're infinite. So when you just be present and have fun and just do what you gotta do to build yourself up to this vision, just by aligning yourself to that version of you that's already doing it, then again, no resistance. You allow for the guidance to flow through and things to unfold, and you create space for it to be manifested. Like I said, rather than creating resistance, trying to emphasize a false lack. But as long as you are present, the universe is present with you. And through that presence, magical things happen, right? You see more. Everything's more vibrant. Everything's more alive. You're more alive. And it's just like, was it always like this? Was it always this beautiful? Yeah. You were just so blinded by your own thoughts and limiting beliefs and perceptions that you weren't able to see it. But now you see it, right? It's like when you really go through your shift, you see through the veil and you see it for how it is. Light, love, and ecstasy. That is life. So keep creating, keep being here now. Because like I said, the gift, the present, is the present. Make and take advantage of it. Because you notice that as time goes on, it's like, whoa, it feels like yesterday was 2022. Your perception changes when you grow through your spiritual awakening, when you really notice that time's not real. It seems like it's going quicker, but it's really your vibration speeding up. It's your perception shifting. So your vibration's raising. You're seeing the whole picture beyond time and space. So it could seem like it's going quicker, but like I said, it's just that your vibe is raising. And all that it's ever been is now. Time is not linear. It's infinite. And people are always sticking to time like it exists. Just sticking to it and then waiting because time. But time's not real. And so it's just been here now. And so no more waiting. You just do it now. And you have fun with it now. And you make the most of it now. And the less thoughts you're thinking, it's more thinking, setting intentions than doing. Because a lot of us are stuck in time, thinking and thinking. And that's the unconscious mind, right? But the aware into 5D consciousness, saying that time isn't linear, it's all here now. It's eternal. It always was, will be, whatever. It's a higher perception. It literally is a higher consciousness. And then you just create and you utilize every moment you can. And then obviously you can just manifest way easier because you're not thinking so much. You've cleared your baggage. Another dog. Hold up. Ugh. Oh, never mind. B. There we go. Anyway. So, as long as you're having fun, you'll just notice a huge shift in the way you see things, the way you live, and that's all that's ever mattered. Was for you to just enjoy it. Just enjoy it and have fun. And trust me, I'm not perfect. Obviously, that would be ego of me. I'll be looking at my subscriptions or my subs, and I'm like, damn, it could be more. Why isn't it more? How come a video of someone lip syncing to a song can get 1 million views, but I'm making videos of spirituality, trying to help people awaken their third eye and remember that they're not alone and expand their consciousness and motivate them to be their highest self? Why is it taking so long to get to a bigger audience? But you can't rush success. You can't. And it's like through me thinking all that, I'm robbing myself of even enjoying the process of doing this. So don't even look at the numbers. You're starting a business, don't even look at the numbers. Just have fun with it and do it because you love to do it. Not because you need the money. I mean, the money is cool, but if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, resistance again on manifesting. So when the universe sees you're doing it in service to others, it's a higher vibe. That's what matters. And it's like once I stopped caring so much about the likes and the followers, I noticed that it sped up. It's like it's a magnet. When you don't care, it comes. When you detach, it comes. So I stopped attaching to the desired outcome of my followers, and now I'm more fun. It's more like, oh, whatever. If it happens, it happens. I love my videos. In the meantime, that's what matters. A lot of us get so stuck in our ego. It has to happen this way, otherwise, no, that's the ego. You're okay no matter what. You're okay. Anyways, that's all really I wanted to say for this one. Just get out of your head. Get out of your head. That's just, don't listen to the head, the ego. And listen to your heart, your true self, the heart consciousness. And do everything you love. And through being on that vibration of love, that's the 5D, right? It's a higher vibe, love. And then doing that, you only attract, again, all that's for you. And everyone that's for you. But you just gotta have fun in the meantime. I don't want to sound like a broken record. But I'm pretty sure you get the gist. But also know that it's purposely that I do reiterate what I've said through my videos. I kind of it's just so you can get it. Maybe I'm annoying, maybe I'm doing the right thing, but I feel like I do it because it's like planting seeds. It's kind of like when you're learning, like I was doing Krav Maga, martial arts. And what do you do through repetition, right? You learn it. When you're learning MMA, you do these things repeating itself because through repetition, it wires it in your subconscious, right? It becomes muscle memory. So it's kind of like that. So through me reinstating what I'm saying, it's kind of just repetition. It gets it wired in your subconscious. So it really downloads that seed. And then like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But yeah. I love you guys. I love this shit. It's fun. I love these walks. Marley loves it too. I mean, our dogs have a lot to teach us, man. You really think they're in such a rush and a fuss? Other than to take a piss and shit and take a walk, sure. But other than that, they're having fun with the process, aren't they? They're having fun with just existing. They're unconditional loving. So take after your dogs. Take after your cats. Even though cats can be pretty selfish. But you know what I mean. Just be. And then it becomes more fun, too. It really does. You start to see just how much everything really is connected through being present. And then knowing that everything is connected, it's like you put more trust in the universe, which is you universe. So, yeah, more trust, less resistance. But without further ado, I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the gift of life, of the now. And keep on tapping into your subconscious. Keep doing everything you can that keeps you aligned to the version of you wish to be. That again already exists now. It's just waiting for you to tap in. Okay? Okay. Namaste, lady, as a motherfucking titty. I'll see you in the next one, yeah.